Some parents are wondering if the isolation that comes with stay-at-home orders will have any long-term negative effects on their children. Lindsey Boetsch spoke to a child psychologist about the warning signs to look out for as we begin to rebound into our new normal.
For many Americans, these past few weeks have been about balancing a lot in an unprecedented time.
Even just kind of the structure of our lives is completely different, and we've lost all of our usual supports and things that just help us function as families.
Psychologist Laura Anthony says this quarantine can have a big effect on kids, and a new emotion that your kids could be feeling is grief. They're not able to participate in sports, clubs, or outside of school activities.
That's a place where you're having fun, you're with other people, you're learning a lot about yourself and about society, and we can't get that back.
But she says parents can help kids transition to a life that might look a little different than before the pandemic.
I think your first response as a parent is to kind of just check in with your kid. Is there anything you're worried about? Anything you've been thinking about? What's happening in your mind these days? So do those frequent kind of mental health check-ins with your kids.
She says look for behavior that is sustained. If anxiety or sadness gets so extreme that your kids really aren't functioning anymore, that's when it's time to reach out to a professional.
I expect we're going to have a lot of reaching out in the days to come when it feels like we're moving past the crisis stage and into this is just how it's going to be for a long time. I think that can be particularly hard on kids.
But there aren't just negative feelings. As we go through the pandemic, she says it's an opportunity to build resilience.
If you want to try to look at the brighter side, I don't think we're going to have a whole generation of kids who are permanently damaged. What I think we're going to have is a whole generation of kids who are really resilient.
I'm Lindsey Boetsch reporting.
Dr. Anthony says even though most social interaction is currently happening through technology, she doesn't believe that it will have a long-standing impact on today's kids.